The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Baybears and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Manny Castillo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Dixon Machado digs in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Elmo Corley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 2-2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Daniel Corsino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Cordova ranges to his right. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
So digging in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Wendell Lombard will be next. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
third.
And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Wendell Lombard. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Nelson, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Standing in now, Thomas Spanos. Inside and low, 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Hooper, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
The shortstop.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding in, Carlos Cordova. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nelson, base runner at first with 1 out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
So stepping in, Benny Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Craig Shantz. The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Octavio Veras, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Octavio Veras goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Coming to the plate now, Vinny Oliveros. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Digging in, Johnny Flores, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. The 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Pedro Gomez, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Flores leads off second with nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Zue Lin. 2-1 pitch is a splitter, swung on and missed. 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Dixon Machado. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now to the plate, Doug Story. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Thurman Ponson, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. Now batting, Jimmy Hooper. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Lucas Pitts. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Elmo Corley.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Nelson. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Thomas Spanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Nelson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Cordova. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Carlos Cordova is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Popped up. Lombard over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Baybears lead it 1-0. So striding in, Jesse Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Wendell Lombard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box, Craig Shantz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's certainly...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
In now, Pedro Gomez. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Zue Lin hit hard to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Ponson shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Dixon Machado. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in once again, Elmo Corley. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through it for strike number 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Baybears on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Octavio Veras, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nelson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding forward now is the DH, Vinny Oliveros. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Doug Story. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Thurman.
Stepping in, Thurman Ponson. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2, and there he goes towards second. This is in the air to left field, and that's in there, base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Into the box, Jimmy Hooper. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Their count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. The Baybears lead it 2-0. Chris Hull takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Biscuits, number 9, Chris Hull.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeffrey Nelson. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pitts racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Thomas Spanos. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Nelson stands at second with no outs. Hey! 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the air to straightaway center field. Pitts is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Cordova, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
pickoff move to second. Back in standing. One out and a runner on second base. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Benny Bell. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Johnny Flores will be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lucas Pitts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Jesse Pitts. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Wendell Lombard. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Right fielder,
that's 4
33.
strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Craig Shantz. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Baybears on top, 2-0. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Ready once again, Johnny Flores. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Pedro Gomez. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Zue Lin. A bouncer up the middle. To his right, Story. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Dixon Machado. No hits to this point.
Machado.
Gomez on third with 2 out. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Elmo Corley. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeffrey Nelson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Nelson. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Chance is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Baybears lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Octavio Veras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a liner, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Yohan Lopez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Vinny Oliveros will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Doug Story. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready now, Thurman Honson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Hooper. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The set and the 3-1 pitch sent on the ground out to second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Baybears on top 3-0. Leading off the inning, Thomas Spanos, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Cordova.
Now in the box, Carlos Cordova. Spanos on at first, nobody out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box, Benny Bell. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Benny Bell goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Johnny Flores. That gets down as one run is in. And not in time as the run scores.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Dan Cabrera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Cabrera.
Pedro Gomez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Zue Lin. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Baybears lead it 5-0. Zach Reininger will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lucas Pitts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
At the plate, Wendell Lombard. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So striding forward now, Craig Shantz. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Lynn in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in the switch hitter, Octavio Veras, and their runners at the corners now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is line to left. Corley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Baybears on top, 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Dixon Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Lombard ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Standing in, Elmo Corley. He singled his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Jeffrey Nelson. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Story fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Baybears lead it 5-0. Wade Alvarado comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Digging in, Vinny Oliveros. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Doug Story. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Another full count offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bell is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Settling in now, Thurman Ponson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Too high. Ball 3.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Hooper, man at first after the 2-out walk. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ponson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly, and a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Baybears took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Daniel Corsino earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Manny Castillo takes the loss, only his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.